Hi, and welcome back to my channel. Today's class is really centered around grounding down and opening up. The theme of this class is gratitude, and if you practice this in real time, we are kind of around the Christmas holidays right now. So exploring that theme of gratitude, that open heart, is a really nice thing to do around this time of year. So I'd say roll out your mat and let's get started. Good. If you want to be seated up on something, please feel free to do so. See if you can get this nice straight spine. And then you can close your eyes, find your breath. And allow your inhale to grow long. And your exhale even slightly longer. Finding your breath. And take a moment to notice your foundation. Maybe you feel the connection of the ankles to each other, to the mat. Maybe you feel the grounding down of your sit bones onto your block, cushion, or on towards the mat. And find that length in the spine, that softening in the shoulders. And maybe you want to tuck in the chin ever so slightly so the crown of your head can become the highest point of the body. And then we're taking a deep breath in here and a long breath out. Deep breath in. And a long breath out. And then right away, I'd like you to tap into this theme of gratitude. So can you find something that you're grateful for? It doesn't have to be big. It can be very small. It can be your partner or your dog. It can be the fact that you have a roof over your head and a place to practice. And just taking a moment to connect to this. Connect to that feeling of gratitude. And then from here, you can slowly open your eyes. Good. We're going to interlace the hands behind the back. Then on an inhale, we will open the chest, look up, bring the fists back behind you and see if you can reach them slightly up. Finding that opening, looking up, inhale here. Then on the exhale, both fists reach towards the left side of the body. And then the left ear drops over towards the left shoulder. See if you can keep that that right shoulder nice and low. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, and then slowly making your way to center, releasing the hands, bringing them up behind you, open the chest, inhale. And then on the exhale, both fists reach towards the right. Right ear drops over towards the right shoulder, keeping the left shoulder nice and low. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, bringing yourself back to center, reaching the fists back, open the chest. And then on the exhale, we're releasing the hands on towards the knees, rounding into the spine, bringing the chin towards the chest. Taking a deep breath in here and out. In. And on the exhale, we're making our way back to center. Good. From here, if you're seated up on something, you might like to remove it. And then we are going to come on towards a seat, leaning back, bringing the hands behind the knees, behind the hamstrings, shins parallel towards the ceiling, shoulders roll away from the ears. Create length in the spine. This is your level 1 boat pose. You can stay here, or if you're comfortable, maybe you reach the hands out. Inhale here. Exhale, finding that activation in the core muscles. Inhale. Exhale, maybe even straightening out the legs. Keeping the spine straight. Inhale. Exhale, you're doing great. One more deep breath in. And then on the exhale, we release. We either swing the legs towards one side or we roll over the ankles, making our way into a nice extended child's pose. So feet together, knees nice and wide. Sinking the hips down on towards the ankles, allowing the chest to drop, the head to drop. And finding your breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, you're doing great. One more deep breath in here. And on the exhale, we are making our way back to center. Wrists underneath the shoulders, knees directly underneath the hips. Nice strong tabletop position. See if you can shift your way towards the base of the knuckles and the fingers so the hands firmly ground down. Then we're drawing the belly button in towards the spine, pressing ourselves away from the mat. We'll curl the toes under, lift up the knees, finding your hovering table. Spiking the heels towards the back of the mat. Again, nice and active in the core. See if you can keep that core engaged. Inhale here, keep pressing away from the mat. Exhale, you're doing great. Inhale. Exhale, good, last one, deep breath in. And then on the exhale, we release. We untuck the toes. On an inhale, we drop the belly, look up. Exhale to round the spine, look towards the knees. Inhale, dropping the belly, looking up. Exhale, round the spine, look towards the knees. You're doing great, we're doing one more. Inhale, dropping the belly, looking up. Exhale, rounding the spine, looking towards the knees. And then we're making our way back to center. Good. From here, we're going to extend the right leg out. Spike the heel towards the back of the mat, finding a nice stretch in the back of that leg. Good. Then from there, we're lifting the right leg parallel towards the floor, turning the pinky toe down slightly so that the hips are nice and level. Then we're reaching the left hand forward. Keep that engagement in the core, length in the body. Good. Inhale, reaching forward. Then on an exhale, we bend the back knee. Reach the left hand back to touch the right foot. Inhale, reaching forward. Exhale, bend and touch. Good, one more. Inhale, reaching forward. And then maybe this time on the exhale, you bend the foot and the knee and grab the foot. Kick the foot up and towards the hands if you can reach there. Drop the belly, look up. Inhale. Exhale, you're doing great. Inhale. Exhale, good, one more. Deep breath in. And on the exhale, release. Good. Shifting sides. Left leg extends back, spiking the heel of the left foot towards the back of the mat. Finding this nice rock on towards the toes, stretching out the back of the leg. Lifting up the foot and keeping the leg parallel towards the floor. Turning the pinky toe down just slightly and reach the right hand forward. Inhale to find length. Exhale, bend and touch. Good. Inhale, find length. Exhale, bend and touch. Last one. Inhale, find length. This time, exhale, bend, touch, maybe grab. Kick the foot up and towards the hands. Open the chest, look up. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, you're doing great. One more deep breath in. And on the exhale, release. Good. From here, we're going to curl the toes under, walk the hands forward, finding downward facing dog. Rolling the shoulders away from the ears, pedaling one heel down, followed by the other. See if you can again find this nice stretch in the back of the leg. Pressing into the fingers, the base of the knuckles, rolling the shoulders away from the ears, drawing the belly in towards the spine. Finding your breath, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. One more deep breath in. And then from there, you can bend the knees. Make your way towards the top of the mat. You can step. Maybe you want to take a little hop. And we're meeting in a forward fold, grabbing opposite elbows, letting yourself hang. Finding your breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And then vertebra by vertebra, rolling yourself up all the way to standing. Good. Meeting at the top of the mat. Grounding both of your feet firmly down in towards the mat, rolling the shoulders away from the ears. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Inhale, hands reach down to come up. Maybe look up towards the hands. Exhale, folding forward. Good. Inhale for your flat back. Draw the belly in. Hands can be on a mat, shins or thighs. It really doesn't matter where you are as long as the back is flat. And then we fall back forward. Plant the palms. Step the right foot back. Lower down the right knee. Inhale, reaching up. Maybe a gentle back bend. And then on the exhale, we plant the palms. Left knee meets the right. Chest and chin lower. And then we're sliding forward. Inhale for cobra. Exhale to soften. Pressing up on towards the knees. Curling the toes under, making your way into downward facing dog. Inhale here. And then on the exhale, we step the left foot forward, lower down the right knee. Inhale, reaching both hands up. Slightly back. Exhale, plant the palms, step the right foot up to meet the left, folding forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Hands reach down to come up. Inhale. Exhale, hands reach towards the heart and towards the side. Good. Okay. Inhale, reach. Maybe you bend slightly back. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the palms, left foot steps back, left knee lower. Inhale, reaching up, maybe slightly back. Good. Plant the palms, right knee meets left, chest and chin lower. And then from there, sliding forward, finding cobra. Inhale. Exhale, soften. Press yourself up on towards the knees. Curl the toes under, finding downward facing dog. Inhale here. And then from there, we step the right foot forward. Left knee lowers. Hands reach up. Inhale. Slightly back. Exhale, plant the palms. Step the left foot up to meet the right, folding forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Hands reach down to come up. Inhale, maybe you reach slightly back. And then hands reach towards the heart and towards the side. Good. Taking a deep breath in here. Long breath out. Deep breath in. And a long breath out. Good. For the next round, you could potentially use any props. Not necessarily needed, but if you have them, you might as well keep them close by, just in case, you know. Good. What we're going to do is coming into the same flow. On an inhale, you reach the hands up. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the palms, step the right foot back, lower down the right knee. Good. Inhale, reach up, and maybe this time on the exhale, the hand can reach either towards the leg, or if you have a block, maybe you bring the hand towards a block and reach the opposite hand overhead. So right hand towards right leg, left hand reaches overhead. Inhale here. Exhale. Frame the foot. Left knee meets right. Chest and chin lower. Pressing yourself forward. Inhale, cobra, but this time maybe you rise up slightly higher. Exhale, fold. You can press up on towards the knees and maybe you curl the toes under. Press yourself into a plank. And then find downward facing dog. Inhale here. Exhale. Good. Inhale. And on the exhale, left foot steps in between the hands. Right knee lowers. Right hand can come again towards the block or maybe towards the leg. Reaching. Left hand overhead. Inhale here. Exhale, making your face forward. Stepping the right foot up to meet the left, folding forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Hands reach down to come up. Inhale, maybe slightly back. And exhale, hands towards the heart and towards the side. Good. Same thing on the other side. Hands reach down to come up. Inhale. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the palms. Left foot steps back, left knee lowers. Inhale, reaching up. And maybe this time, left hand comes towards the block. Right hand reaches overhead. Inhale here. Exhale, making your way on towards hands and knees, chest and chin lower. Inhale, rising up. Again, maybe this time slightly higher. Exhale, fold. Curl the toes under, either press up on towards the knees or press up into your plank to then meet in downward facing dog. Good. Inhale here. Exhale, you're doing great. Inhale. And on the exhale, we step the right foot in between the hands, left knee lowers. Inhale, reach up. Maybe hand reach again towards the block or maybe towards the leg. And right hand reaches overhead. Inhale here. And on the exhale, we're making our way onto hands, stepping the left foot up to meet the right, folding. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, soften and fold. Hands reach down to come up, bending back. And exhale, hands towards the heart and towards the side. Inhale here. Exhale. One more deep breath in. And out. Good. Inhale, hands reach down to come up. Exhale, sink the hips down, finding chair pose. Draw the belly button in towards the spine. Inhale here. Exhale, you're doing great. Inhale. Exhale. Awesome. One more. Deep breath in. And on the exhale, we'll soften, fold forward. Then we're planting the palms and we'll be stepping the right leg back, right knee lowers. Inhale to reach up. And exhale, plant the palms. Straighten the left foot out in front of you, pointing the toes towards the face. Finding a nice stretch in the back of the leg. If it's available for you, maybe you fold over the extended leg. Inhale here. Exhale, you're doing great. Inhale. Exhale, awesome. One more deep breath in. And then on the exhale, we roll back and towards the foot. Reach the hands up, maybe slightly back. And then we're planting the palms, letting the left knee meet the right, chest and chin lower. Inhale. Cobra, but maybe this time you reach up even slightly higher and might be able to even straighten out the elbows fully. Exhale, folding back down, up on towards the knees or into your plank, into downward facing dog. We're doing great. Good. From here, we step the left foot forward. Right knee lowers. Inhale, up and back. Maybe right hand reaches towards the right leg. Left hand reaches overhead. And step the right foot up to meet the left, folding forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Hands reach down to come up. And chair pose. Inhale here. Exhale, you're doing great. Inhale. Exhale, nice and strong in the legs. Inhale. And exhale, fold. Good. Right away, left leg steps back. Left knee lowers. Hands reach up to inhale. Slightly back. Exhale, frame the foot. Extend the right leg out, pointing the toes towards the face. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. One more deep breath in. Exhale. Rolling back on towards the foot, reaching the hands up. Planting the palms. Knees meet knees. And chest and chin lower. Inhale as high as you can comfortably go. Exhale, soften back down, curl the toes under. Press up, knees or plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. You're doing great. Inhale here. Exhale. And then from there, we step the right foot back in between the hands. Hands reach up, maybe left hand towards left leg, right hand reaches overhead. Inhale here. And then we're making our way to center. Step the left foot up to meet the right, folding forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, soften and fold. Bend the knees, reach the hands up and sink back down. Inhale here. Exhale, you're doing great. Inhale, draw the belly button in towards the spine, stay strong in the legs. Exhale. Good. One more deep breath in. Inhale. And exhale, release. Good. Finding your breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Awesome. One more. Deep breath in. And out. Good. Hands reach down to come up. Inhale. Exhale, sink the hips down. Inhale here. Exhale, fold. Plant the palms. Right leg steps back. This time, lower down the knee or keep it lifted. Nice high lunge. Inhale, maybe bend slightly back. Exhale, we plant the palms. Step the left foot back to meet the right. You can lower down the knees if needed. Arm move through. Chaturanga. Into upward facing dog. Into downward facing dog. Good, you're doing great. Inhale here. Exhale. Left leg steps forward. Hands reach up. And maybe this time, right hand towards right leg. Left hand reaches overhead, bending back. Stay strong in the legs. Inhale. And then on the exhale, hands reach towards the mat. Frame the foot, step it forward. Allowing yourself to fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Hands reach down to come up. Chair pose. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Good. Plant the palms. Left foot steps back. Left knee can be lowered or lifted, rising up, high lunge, firming the thighs towards the midline of the mat, spiking that left heel back. Hands can reach overhead, opening the heart. Inhale. Planting the palms, stepping it back, knee, chin, chest, or chaturanga to upward facing dog, into downward facing dog. You're doing great. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale. And then from there, we're stepping the right foot in between the hands, reaching up. And then maybe left hand reaches towards left leg, right hand reaches overhead. Inhale here. Exhale. Making your way back, framing the foot, stepping the left foot up to meet the right, folding forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, hands reach down to come up. Inhale, sink it down. And lifting up. Great. Finding your breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. We're doing one more. Deep breath in. And then on the exhale, we step ourselves wide on towards the mat. Toes reach towards the long side of the mat. And then we are going to interlace the hands behind the back. Roll the shoulders away from the ears. Leaning forward and let the hands fall overhead. Inhale here. Exhale. You're doing great. Inhale. Exhale. Awesome. One more deep breath in. And then drawing the belly up and in, finding your way back to standing. Good. Heel toe the feet together. And for the next pose, you might like to have like a cushion or anything, especially if you have some knee issues or sensitive knees in general. You might like to sit up on something. So we're going to come into our hero pose. Now, make our way seated on towards the mat. And basically hero pose is here, where you're basically sitting between both of the legs. So knees bent, but kind of outward. For me, this is pretty comfortable. My hips, my knees, they're fine with this. Awesome. If that's you, then come here. If you feel like, girl, nah, this is not it, then maybe you grab a block or two or some cushions to then sit up on those. And it might become all of a sudden a lot more comfortable for you. If not, skip it. No need to come into this pose if it's not at all comfortable for you. Just join us back in the next one. Okay. Now, if you're like me, and this is nice and chill for you, you're not really bothered by anything, you don't really feel even a stretch maybe, then you might like to come a little bit back, leaning back. And then maybe you might like to come on towards the forearms. And then if you still don't feel a stretch, lift up the hips, point the tailbone towards the front of the mat, and then sink the hips back down. And now you might start to feel a little stretch in towards the front of the thighs, the quads, and maybe you're able to roll all the way down. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. One more deep breath in. And on the exhale, coming up on towards the forearms first, then on towards the hands, making your way into a kneeling position. Good. Again, for the next pose, if you have any blocks, feel free to use them. We're going to come into Ustrasana, our camel pose. Now, potentially, you might like to bring the blocks next to you. And then from there, we're going to bring ourselves up on towards the knees. And we're going to start by bringing the hands towards the lower back, okay? Rolling the shoulders away from the ears and see if you can kind of bring the elbows towards each other. Then you really want to engage the core. So we're drawing the belly button in. We're nice and elevated through the spine. Then keep that core nice and engaged. Gently start to lean back. Keep the elbows pointing towards each other. This might already be enough for you. Then you can stay here, practice here. If you feel like you could go any further, maybe you reach one hand towards the block, bringing yourself to center. Maybe you reach the other hand towards the block, bringing yourself to center. Good. That was pretty okay. Maybe the blocks go slightly lower, or if you don't, oops, sorry, that was a bit enthusiastic. If you don't have any blocks, then maybe you curl the toes under, and then your heels will be slightly elevated, which will make the pose already a lot easier to get into. So elbows firm towards each other, shoulders roll away from the mat, lifted in the chest, core engaged. Maybe the right hand reaches towards the ankle and you're okay here. Bring yourself to center. Maybe left hand reaches towards left ankle and you're okay here. And you bring yourself to center. Good. If that was pretty okay, maybe right hand reaches down, left hand reaches up and over, finding opening in the chest. And bringing yourself to center, left hand reaches down, right hand reaches up and over. And bringing yourself to center. Good. Then here, if you still feel comfortable, Then we can come into the full expression of the pose. Heels can be, well, basically toes can be curled under or flat on towards the mat. Depends if you want to have the heels a bit more lifted. We're gonna reach the hands back, keep nice and elevated. Elbows reach back, shoulders stay low, core engaged, leaning back. And then maybe one hand reaches down and maybe the other hand reaches down. Rolling the shoulders away from the ears, opening into the heart. Good, finding your camel pose. And this pose is the perfect kind of interplay between grounding down and opening the heart, opening up. Because from this nice strong foundation in the legs, the thighs, we are opening that heart as we bend back. And this is the perfect pose for a gratitude themed class. Inhale here. Exhale, you're doing great. Inhale. Exhale, good. One more deep breath in. And then slowly coming out, hands towards the back. And meeting in a nice extended child's pose. So feet together, knees nice and wide. Walk the hands forward. Allow the head to drop, folding forward. You're doing great. Finding your breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Awesome. We're taking one more deep breath in. And then on the exhale, we'll be making our way up to center. You can swing the legs towards one side or just cross at the ankles, rolling back. And then we're going to find Dandasana, our staff pose. So we'll be extending the legs in front of us, pointing the toes towards the face, bringing the hands next towards the body, sitting up nice and tall. So grounding your sit bones nice and firmly down towards the mat. Spine is straight. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. One more deep breath in. And then we're finding a forward fold, letting yourself hang over the extended legs. Paschimottanasana, or seated forward fold. Finding your breath here. One more deep breath in. And then slowly making your way back to center. Good. We can take the right knee in towards the chest. Give the right knee with the left elbow a big hug, or maybe even the upper arm comes towards the outer edge of the right thigh. Inhale to find length, and exhale to twist yourself towards the back of the room. This will most likely feel really good after quite an intense back bend. Inhale here. And maybe on the exhale you can twist slightly deeper. Great. One more deep breath in. And exhale, release, switching sides. Left hand behind you, right hand around the left thigh, or maybe upper arm towards the outer edge of the knee. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to twist. Inhale to lengthen. And exhale to twist slightly further. Good. One more deep breath in. And exhale to make your way to center. Good. From here we are going to come in either one of two poses. You can come into a nice waterfall pose. Just have the lower back nice and flat on towards the mat, feet up towards the sky. And then you can be here. Just letting the blood flow into opposite direction. If you feel like you could still use a little more, you can kind of lift up the hips, wiggle the hands underneath the lower back, and then again bringing the elbows, towards each other, and then supporting the back with the hands, pointing the feet up towards the sky, finding your shoulder stand. Then lifting the chest up towards the chin, chin slightly up, just so you can protect the neck. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale. And then you can stay here. Maybe you want to drop the feet overhead. If that's in your practice, feel free to do so. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale, and maybe even the knees can come next towards the head. Wherever you are, taking one more deep breath in. And then on the exhale, slowly, if you're in Halasana, roll yourself down. If you're in your shoulder stand, you can gently bend the knees, kind of bringing the hands along the thighs until you're all the way back down. Good. To counter stretch, if you did Halasana, but also if you did shoulder stand, actually it might be nice. We're going to bring the hands underneath the sit bones and then roll the shoulders away from the ears. Lifting the chest up for your fish pose. If you're comfortable, maybe leaning the head back, keeping the chest open. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale, release. Hands around the knees, giving yourself a big hug. Rolling a little side to side. You can grab the outer edges of the feet, bring the knees down next towards the body, feet up towards the sky, lengthening the tailbone towards the back of the mat. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale. And on the exhale, we release, taking the knees in towards the chest. And taking one more really nice restorative supine twist. So you can take that right knee in towards the chest, extend the left leg out, bring the right knee over towards the left. Right hand can extend fully out, or maybe it just comes into that 90-degree bend. Rolling on towards the right ear. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, you're doing great. One more deep breath in. And on the exhale, making your way to center. Shifting sides. Left knee in towards the chest. Shifting the left knee over towards the right. Left hand can extend out into that 90-degree if you'd like. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. One more deep breath in. And on the exhale, we'll be making our way to center. If you want, you can cozy up, maybe put on some socks, a sweater, maybe grab a blanket. We're going to shimmy the shoulder blades a little underneath the heart space. And then allow the toes to fall out towards the sides. Hands can reach next towards the body with the palms facing up. And see if you can allow your body to grow heavy on the mat. Again, finding that grounding, surrendering yourself to the mat. And notice if there is anything specific that this practice brought up for you. And see if you can connect back to the thing you thought of in the beginning, the thing you're so grateful for. Maybe anything new pops up. Finding some appreciation for that. And allowing this feeling of gratefulness kind of radiate through the body. Do from there shift your attention to the breath. And allowing yourself to just be. Slowly starting to deepen your breath. If you want, you can pause the video, stay here as long as you'd like. Otherwise, you can start to find some gentle movement back into the body. Wiggling fingers, toes, maybe rotating ankles, wrists. Taking the knees in towards the chest, or taking a full body stretch. Anything you feel like your body needs. Maybe you want to take a moment, roll on towards the right side. Staying here for one more moment. Close towards yourself, but with that heart facing up and open. Taking a deep breath in. And on the exhale, at your own pace, you can make your way back to center. Meeting with the hands in front of the heart. I'm really grateful for you to practice with me today. And now if this practice does bring up more for you, I'd recommend to just grab your journal, jot it down. It's really nice to kind of get it on paper, get out of your head. And if you feel like it, you could maybe make a list with the things you're grateful for. The light in me sees, honors, and recognizes the light within you, from my heart to your heart. Namaste.